Hello everybody, this is Andrew again from First Things Foundation, back at a impact report for the month of August. We're going into September. It is day after Labor Day today. Really quick, I just want to give a little shout out to some of our supporters out there. Christopher, thank you Christopher. Seriously, that's like 4 field workers you're supporting for a month. It's wild. Garrett, same thing. Huge thank you. Huge thank you. Martha dropping a huge amount of support for a project out in Georgia. Thank you, Martha. Thank you guys. I honestly, I could keep going on and on. We had so many donations come in this last month. Thank you so much. Let's just jump right into this. So we'll start with a field. We have some confirmed new field workers, Sarah and Sam, heading to Mozambique, which is great news. Dimitri is seriously looking forward to them. I know I mentioned that last time, but it was still a little bit up in the air, but now we know. Sarah and Sam will be seeing you soon in Mozambique. Isaac is going to be headed to Sierra Leone to settle in with Hassan, who is there right now. We'll touch base on that site in a little bit here. And our brand new site in Colombia, Theophan, should be heading there sometime around December. So we are thrilled to have somebody kicking off that new site. He is going as a Vanguard field worker, which is really somebody that, if you're unfamiliar with parlance and FTF, is somebody who is there before everybody and isn't so much a field worker in the traditional sense that you go, you immerse, you learn the language, and you do projects, but more that you go, you immerse, you learn the language, maybe even to a greater extent than normal, and you lay the foundation and the framework for all the field workers that come after. So you're making all the connections, you're figuring out where people are going to stay, what the immersion ships look like, who are the powerful players, who are the people to know, where are the places to stay away from, all that sort of stuff. Theophan definitely has his work cut out for him in Tierra de Bomba in Colombia, but he's also super pumped. So we're all excited. And in terms of field workers wrapping up their terms of service, Nicholas and Thomas out in Georgia are approaching very rapidly the end of their 2 years, although they are thinking of staying on for a while longer to continue supporting some of the projects that they started. And speaking of, Ozzy out in Guatemala as well, same thing, considering extending even more, even though his time is also up. So to those 3, Ozzy, Thomas, and Nicholas, thank you so much. As a father of 4, I can say this. I'm just so proud of you. I'm really proud of you guys. I know last month we talked about Thomas's project, the guest house, the Naxvakudeli project. Forgive me for that pronunciation. And Nicholas also has a project that's been very successful. Shout out to Martha for making that happen. Thanks, Martha. But the Katkata Wash is a women-led startup looking at creating sustainable employment, sort of centered around the tourist areas, providing all sorts of linen and basically cleaning services for the surrounding touristic areas. She's been doing really good. You can check all of that, all those updates online. Actually, a new update is just about to drop, so keep your eyes open for that. And over in Guatemala, we also have Lucy's Beauty Academy that Ozzy has been working with for quite some time now. And great news there as well. The 6 students that received funding to start going to beauty school have been going strong. They have already wrapped up the majority of the hair styling part of their education, and now they're going to learn all sorts of stuff about nails and all the things that go into beauty care. I'm not too familiar with that, but it's great news. We expect to see them back in the community, hopefully opening up places of their own. That's the goal here. Also, please check out all the other projects that Ozzy has been working on during his 2+ years there. There are many of them. Take a moment, check them out. So great news from the field, great news project-wise. It's just a lot of good stuff going on there. But speaking of other field stuff, we have the field school, which is wrapping up its final week of the 6-week inaugural beta test, which we took 2 students. 2 students are out there now, which they've gone through language, hospitality, tradition, super deep dive into all that stuff, even more so than we were expecting. And we've had some speed bumps in the forms of stray dogs, but overall, as a beta test, as working out the kinks of this program, it's been, I was just talking with John, we don't really know how big this is going to be. It's really incredible just how awesome how quickly the last 6 weeks have gone. And we're actually, if you're interested, we're enrolling now for the 2026 winter and summer sessions. Please check that out. We'll have the link in the description below where you can see more about the field school and also about those projects. I'll include all the links. And with all things Georgia, I would be remiss not to mention KP Restaurant, which is now gearing up for Fall for Greenville. If you don't know what Fall for Greenville, it is like the premier culinary extravaganza that Greenville throws. It draws in massive amounts of tourists, not just from the South Carolina area, but from all over the states. And KP crushed it last year, probably number 1. I mean, the line was out of control the whole time, and we're looking to do it again this year. The team there is gearing up for that, as well as Art of the Tamada in Greenville, happening October 24th, 25th. It's in the end of October, and the VIP tickets are on sale. Normal tickets are on sale. All of the tickets are on sale. You can find where to buy those tickets below, but there's going to be the normal Art of Tamada stuff, which is you go, you learn how to be a Tamada and how to throw a kick-ass table wherever you are. Also, wine tasting, as well as delicious amounts of food. There'll be axe throwing. There might be some pottery. We don't know. We have guest speakers. Guest speakers include Frederica Matthews-Green and Nathan Jacobs. If you're familiar with those names, they're pretty big. If that is your cup of tea, please check it out. If live music and wine tasting and a lot of jubilation all around you is a little too high speed or overwhelming, you might rather choose to go to the beach. If that is what you would like, our Art of the Tamada in Islamorada, Florida is happening in November, and we are already halfway sold out for that event. Take a look at our website, see if that is something that would interest you. It's bespoke. We have some great, I think Jonathan Pajot and Andrew Gould will be there giving talks. So that's Art of the Tamada. Donors, we have a lot of new donors this month, mostly because people are interested in coming to Art of Tamada, and if you become a recurring donor, either at $25 or $50, you get tickets for free. So consider becoming a donor and joining us in Greenville. That would be the best way to do that. Consider it. Also, a quick update from the Supra Dinner Society and Daniel out in Seattle. Basically, since they've started, they've thrown about 27 KPs since starting. And so this is starting from the ground up, throwing Supras for people who know nothing about Supras. It's pretty incredible. Just last month, they threw 8. Guys, that's 2 Supras a week. And that means not just, like I said, that's not in a restaurant. That's full-blown event, right? So they come to you, they provide Tamada, they provide the food, the wine, all of that stuff at that location. I mean, it's amazing. So maybe consider becoming a Tamada for SDS or hosting your own Supra. Maybe you're not in Greenville and you're not close to KP. Well, now you have an option. So hit them up. I'll include that link as well in the description. And that's August in the books for you. Lots going on. Lots more to come. Until next time, end of September, it's been a pleasure. And as always, Shvidoba, which is peace of the soul in Georgian. I hope we all achieve a little bit of that at the beginning of this month. So, peace to you all, and we'll talk again soon. Cheers.